Welcome. How are you doing today? My friend who passed away recently, they thought it was drugs at first, but it turns out it wasn't. But seeing as how he passed away without having ever resolved this thing that happened between us, I've been really feeling guilty about that. That I allowed myself to just feel fucking ashamed and just let fucking many years go by without ever fixing that. And now I can't. And one of my ex-boyfriends who was awful, after we broke up, it's been 10 years since he and I met, and it has been 8 years since we broke up. And while he is not actively tormenting me anymore, I still have nightmares about him pretty regularly. And I started to feel like it has been a lot of years, man. I have to stop allowing him to haunt me. And when we broke up, it took a little while, but it didn't really take that long for, when you no longer remember how the touch of someone's skin, you no longer remember the sound of their voice, you no longer remember the way that they smell. And all that's left is trauma and nightmares. So I was just yeah, whatever, fuck him. And then I think 6 months after we broke up, he showed up at my old job, and my coworkers told me about it. That was weird. And then around that same time, I got a notification on Instagram at 3 a.m, and he had gone back through, I guess, a lot of my Instagram photos and liked one of them. And that's when I was like, hell no, dude. I don't want to fucking see your name. So I had a friend get on my accounts for me and block him so that I didn't even have to look at that motherfucker. But in light of, a recent nightmare I had about him, and also my friend passing away with an unresolved issue, I figured I might as well just unblock the guy, right? I let it go. So I went into my blocked list on Instagram, and his account does not exist. And I went into my block list on Facebook, and his account does not exist. And I thought that was a little wild, because I thought he was a person who valued having a handle. But I also hoped that maybe he's changed. Maybe he's better now. Because the way he behaved and the way he treated me, you don't do the things that he did unless you are suffering yourself. So I'm trying to have fucking compassion about that, right? So I went to go see it, if he still has a Twitter. And at some point, he went back and deleted 12 years worth of tweets. What a dork. Oh, man. I don't understand how people have the patience to do any of this. I don't even have the patience to deactivate an account. I think I still have a Tinder up. I've been in a monogamous relationship for 7 years. I just deleted the app.
Disclaimer, I do not know this man, and I have not known him for a long time. This is just pure speculation based on the characteristics and traits I remember of somebody that I used to know.
But so yeah, the deleted accounts and the mass deletion of Twitter posts, including a lot that were his dog. I hope he saved them all. It leads me to believe that he has not changed. Because I don't think he was in a casual, stable mood when he decided to do these deletions. I think he was going scorched earth. Which is kind of his gig, when he moved to Texas, he chopped up all of his furniture and burned it in his backyard so that he wouldn't have to move it. And when he and I broke up and he was leaving Texas, he just suddenly fucking got rid of everything he owned. And I remember one time when he got upset with me over whatever. I found out that he was upset with me because I got a notification from Facebook that, like, he had changed his profile photo to a black square. Like, he freaks out and makes some fucking rash decisions. So, yeah, it kind of makes me sad that he, is not better now. And I was telling my girlfriend about this over the weekend, because she's kind of, I wouldn't have ever known him if it wasn't for her. They followed each other on Twitter, and that's how I found him. And they were friends when they were kids. Although, in the end, guess who the fuck she picked? It's me! So I was over at her house this weekend, and I mentioned it to her, because I didn't know if, like, she still followed him on anything. I don't know. I was like, yeah, I guess he just deleted his account. She was like, why would you even go looking? And I was like, well, I figured I would unblock him. And she was like, don't have any sympathy for that man. Fuck him. And I was like, yeah, but, like, I've also been trying to, like, be understanding and forgive my stepdad who was violent with me. Like, I'm trying to, like, be compassionate for people who have traumatized me. Not for them. Fuck them. They're not sorry. They'd do it again. They're crazy. Probably not my stepdad. Definitely my ex-boyfriend, because he's still pulling some scorched earth stunts. How sad is that? That it's been 8, 9, 10 years, and he was very, very against, like, getting psychiatric care or therapy. And I remember when I was suffering really bad, and I was like, I have to get help. Like, I have to go to a psychiatrist. I have to try medication again. And he was like, no, absolutely not. Because medication will make you a different person, and I won't love that person because it won't be you. What a bad take.
I take meds now. It's great.
I'm still me. I just have less symptoms to suffer from. And, you know, it's weird, because, like, I never once looked him up in all of these years. I was just like, oh, whatever, good riddance, blocked, I'm not going to think about him. But yeah, I don't know, I guess I was trying to find forgiveness within myself so that hopefully I wouldn't have any more fucking nightmares. But I do feel a little sad for him, because, and this is something I used to, like, take solace in, was knowing that no matter where he went, he was always going to be miserable, because he is a miserable fucking person. No matter where he goes, no matter what he does, he is a miserable individual. And I used to, I don't know, I felt like, good, fuck him, you know? But, I don't feel that way anymore. I feel like it's just pretty sad that there are people who never have this realization that they need to, 1, do the work, and 2, like, you gotta go get some help, bro. Anyway, that's about it. I want to thank you for listening. I feel like forgiveness is very important, so I want you to forgive yourself for the time that you've wasted watching this video. And have a good day.